This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing my 139th Mezco Toyz 112 Collective action figure review, this time being of the Pale Driver's Krig. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in that really cool standard Rumble Society packaging. And if we open the lid, we can see some really cool artwork of the Pale Driver. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and let him breathe. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Pale Driver. I think this is super dope, man. And honestly, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to wait till the yellow one comes out. I want to say it, this might be my favorite color scheme so far. I really just dig the whole black and white vibe that it got going here. Very Stormtrooper-esque, you know what I'm talking about? So I actually really dig that. But the armor itself just looks cool. And in this colorway, again, how they blended more of the black armor bits kind of mixed in with the white. Whereas the red one was kind of a two-tone red, but very subtle, so it just looks solid red. Or the black was just a polished black with a flat black. This has two very contrasting colors, so you can really see the different armor details even better, in my opinion. I think it looks really cool, and it really stands out as something special. The hands look good with the knuckles. The entire armor just looks so good. The black soft goods came out really nice. I just love all the detail. Again, I really love how they used a lot more black on this, especially in the boots. Like, the boots are killer, man. Look at that. The black and the white all look super cool. I just love how those turned out. That looks really good. Got the tread on the feet with the peg holes. Loving that the white helmet looks really good. I dig this. What I also really love, they actually added a bit of a wash, a very subtle wash to it. So that stands out really nicely. I wish they had done something like that with the blood one. The red Krig, that needed some type of wash. This looks really good. You can see the scratch, and you can see how there's a little bit of airbrushing, very subtle to make it look a little dirty and worn. I love that, man. That looks so good, so I'm really digging the way this turned out. Of course, you can take off the helmet just by pulling off the front panel like so, and revealing that head in there like that. It's the exact same head we've seen with the other figures. Again, they're all pretty much just like clones of each other. It looks cool. You know, I do wish they were different, but hey, what are you gonna do? Still looks really nice. The eyes and all that look really cool. That green and black eye looks really creepy. The hair looks really nice, so I love that, man. This is a very cool looking piece. The colors in this black and white do help a lot, and I really dig it. Okay, so moving on with the accessories now, we do get two sheets of like decals and stickers here. You got the Rumble Society Krig like that, and you got the different numbers you can use, as well as these like vinyl stickers, which are really nice. These are really good too, all the way to number 13, which is really cool. But you got all these little markings and things like that. You got the different like sections of the Krig here, the Black Spartans, the Blood Force, the Pale Drivers, and the Murder Hornets, which are going to be the last ones. And I'm still hoping for the different helmet that we see in the little mini comic instead of just that one. So I hope that'll be different. But pretty cool stuff. I do like all of these. Put those aside there. And of course, we do get the standard Mezco stand, which I absolutely love. Done this time with the white Krig like that, looking really nice. And of course, the clear articulated arm that comes with all the figures. So I absolutely love Mezco stands. This time around, we actually do get a white poncho here, which is really cool. And this nice pleather-like material. It does have the little Velcro strips in there, and you'll see pictures with this later on. But it's pretty cool that it didn't come with another black one like the other two figures did. This looks really nice, really fancy. Gives it that more Arctic feel to it, so I love the way this came out, man. Very good quality stuff here. Just really digging this. I'm not a fan of that inlay. The inlay's a little Wish it was actually just black. I think that would have been better. But still pretty cool. I love that, man. It does have the bendy wire around the collar and around the edges and things like that, so you can pose it around, so that works out really nice. Coming up over here with the figure, of course, we do get all kinds of interchangeable hands. You got different types of gripping hands and trigger finger hands, closed-fisted hands and things like that. Anything you're going to need. Of course, we do get the same type of pistol. that we've seen before, just done in the same colors. You can cock it back like that. It does have a removable magazines like so, and you can just hold that in any of his gripping hands, as well as holstered right there in his little sheath like that. We also do get extra little magazines that you can plug into the belt, which is really nice. We got the knife right here, same thing that we've seen. Again, we've seen this before, just done with the different colors with this, and this goes in there like so, and you could holster that in the light boot like that, which I think is really cool. Of course, we get his like taser-like weapon. This is actually one of my favorite accessories with this figure. I think this weapon is so cool that they should have just gave him a taser, man. But that looks really, really nice. And it comes with those electricity effects, which is really cool. Let me see if I put this on right like that. I think that's so dope, man. That is really cool looking. I love the clear plastic of that. I just think that is a solid, solid piece. And of course, you can clip that onto the back of the belt like so and have it hang like that. So pretty cool, man. I love the fact that we get all these extra little bits like this. We get all these types of like grenades and control systems and communicators, things like that. Those are really cool. You even got slots on the back of the belt where you can peg some of those grenades in and hold them in there like that. So I think that's really cool. We also do get a blast effect for his pistol or his rifle, whichever you want to use. So that's really cool. I love the blue here. And of course, we get the same rifle that we get with all the Krig. Very cool looking. That does cock back like that. And I feel like there should be more to move. It kind of just looks like there is, but there isn't. But I do like how the butt extends like that. So that's really nice. And then you can, again, take that little blue effect piece and peg it into any of the guns. So that works out really nice. So if you want to use that, I think it's really cool too. Or you could use it on the back right here. Take the rifle and holster it on the back like that. You know, it depends on how you want to do it. Some people want to use the rifle. I actually do a combination of all of them. So like some of the figures I have holding the rifles, or others I have holding the blades. You can actually holster the blades on the back too if you like so. So I think that works either way you want to do it. But I love this particular blade, how this one this time around is like a very smoky, icy, clear white. I think that's awesome, where the other ones were done in that black. So I love the frosted like color they have with this particular blade. I think that works out very cool. But we also do get that really rad slash effect. I love this thing right here. It just looks super cool. You can take the blade again and just slide it in there and look like he's slashing. I think that's such a cool looking color. I love that. I do wish that this was in a different color though, since he has this more like frosted blade. Maybe this was done in a very pale blue, I think would have been nice. You know, something a little different. The pink still looks a little weird for this particular figure and this particular blade. So, I don't know. That's just me. Maybe you guys like it like that. But I think just this in a different color would have been pretty cool. And that's pretty much it, man. We get, we do get some more extra magazines in there. You can see that right there. But you do get a lot of good stuff. Everything just works out great. And then I will also show one final thing here. I'm going to go ahead and take off the back. As you can see, just like the other figures, it does come with 3 button cell batteries with the LED feature. You can switch it on right there. You can already see the lights on in the back right there, and turn it around and you can see them kind of peeking through the chest. So if you turn off some lights here and you turn the light on, the LED shines out really bright on the chest. I think it looks really cool, and through the single eye on the Krig head itself. I think that is super rad. So I just love that, man. That looks very nice. And again, it sucks that it does hinder articulation a bit, but I still like the way it looks, and it works really cool for this figure. So now moving on to the articulation, I'm going to do it without the helmet. And like I said, the articulation is hindered right here with the head because of the piping on that LED lighting. So you're mostly just going to get left and right. It looks up and down a tiny bit, wobbles, but not a whole lot. Mostly just going to get left and right. I do love how these shoulder pads are on like extended little ball pegs. So those kind of move around a little bit. His arms can go up about that much, down, up and out, that far rotation of the bicep. Double jointed elbows with all that armor there. It could only bend just past 90. Rotation at the wrist as well as a hinge at the wrist. We do get a double ball peg in the midsection, so that rolls around very nicely. Does turn left and right, crunches back and forth, and pivot side to side. Hip joints that kick forward about that far right there. Back about that far. Splits out about that much. Rotation in the upper thigh. We got double jointed knees. Again, freaking love those boots, man. Those look really, really good. Rotation at the boot. Ankles are on ball pegs, so those roll around, rotate up and down, and a pretty sweet ankle rocker. So overall, I love this thing. Again, we just one figure away from completing the entire Krig with all 4 colors. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe they're going to give us more. Again, I have zero clue what they have planned. But from the looks of it, it does look like we're all going to get the 4 colors. And again, I really hope that the Murder Hornets comes with a different helmet like we show in the mini comic. But man, dude, there's no denying that this black and white one, the Pale Driver, just looks so cool. Again, I love the different armor bit colors that we're getting here. It really helps the sculpt and the overall look. And I think this is a really awesome piece and a definite must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and McFarlane Batman figure. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to the Blood Force and Black Spartan Krigs, also from Mezco. And just for fun, here he is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Pale Driver. Now again, I almost feel like this might be the best one of the Krig figures to date, simply by the paint alone. The differentiation between the black and the white paint apps really lets the armor stand out as something special, and you can really see the sculpt even more so, which I think is really cool. Plus, they actually added a bit of a wash, which helps with this so much. Again, I really wish the red one had done that, because that would have improved that figure a lot. The sculpt is just as amazing as always. I love all the accessories. The articulation works okay. It is hindered by some bulkiness of the armor and the soft goods, and especially with the LED feature, it is going to be hindered in some ways. There's just no getting away around that. The LED feature does work pretty good. I do like that. And overall, this is just a badass looking character and a badass looking figure. I absolutely love it. It makes me really excited to get the Murder Hornet figure. I'm really stoked about that one, and getting ready to really complete this whole team. I think he's totally badass, and in my opinion, would look great in any of your Mezco collections. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.